All right, you want to learn how to edit. Clinton, Content Create Basics. Let's get going. Editing is my favorite space, so I'm going to hit the Edit tab. This is the quickest walk through an editing app so you can get started. What we've done now is we've opened up to the home page. If I tap on any of these, it'll open them up and I can choose to press the play button, watch them again. I can change them. They're still live. I can still edit them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to close it. And we're going to kick things off straight away and we're going to press the add button. Before I press the add button, there are 5 buttons down the bottom. Forget about all of those. Like anything in life, you only need to know 20%. I'm the one that's going to give you the 20%. Press the plus button down the bottom. We have the camera or the gallery. I'm not going to shoot off the camera. I'm just going to go to the gallery. This is my photo gallery. If I scroll through these, I can see previous photos that I've taken. But what I want to do is go to collections, and these are my albums that I've got on my phone, and I'm going to hit this one here. I've got 6 little videos in there. I can tap on them. I can choose which ones I want to bring in. I can even choose whatever order I want to bring them in, but I'm just going to randomly grab all 6 of them. Press the add button and they come in to the editing page. If I look at the editing page, it's quite straightforward. We have the timeline down the bottom. This vertical line here is what I will call the playhead. And this is all the videos down the bottom that I've brought in. If I push on one of these videos, you can see these are all the videos that I've brought in, all 6 of them there. And I can choose to shuffle them around if I want to as well too. So just by pushing on them, I can shuffle them. That's something that's going to be quite handy later on. First things first, if I tap on the video, I highlight it. That's when I can work on it. If I tap on it again, the highlight comes off. So you can see all these videos are in here. And the next thing is, if using 2 fingers, I can expand the videos or shrink them right down. So if I've got lots of videos on here, see my timeline has reduced. The timeline's only quite narrow now, but using 2 fingers, I can stretch that out. And that gets quite handy when I want to do something that's quite intricate and I'm trying to cut out small bits and pieces. It's quite handy. You might see me do it later on. All right, very quickly. I highlight that. If I press the delete button, it's gone. So if I highlight that and I press the delete button, it's gone. If I press the delete button again, that one's gone. I press the delete one, gone. I've only got 2 videos left on here. But the best thing about the Edit app is the undo. And there it is right there. If I press undo, it undoes everything that I did wrong. And don't we all wish we had that in our life? Oh my God, I'm getting philosophical here. So here we are again. If I push them down, all 6 videos are back because I've undone everything. And also there's the redo button there as well too. You can undo and redo, which is the greatest thing ever. Again, that's the play button. This button here will open out the viewing window, but I'm going to close it up. And I'm just going to show you a couple more things. If I look down the bottom, you can see these are all the buttons that I've got to help me edit. When I touch or highlight something, they change. And these things will change according to what I'm playing with. If I choose to play with audio, they'll change. If I choose to play with videos, they'll change. Don't worry too much about that, but I'm just letting you know they change. First things first, I want this video here at the front, so I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to slide it to the front. There it is at the front. If I want to trim it, because this is the main thing that you'll do when you're editing, is you're going to trim videos down. I have 2 choices of trimming. So I'll slide along here to the end of this long clip because I want to remove a section out of here where I'm scratching my head. See there? I'm scratching my head. So what I do in here is, as I step back, I highlight it, split it, I come back into the shot, I split it again, and then I highlight the piece I want to remove and delete it. And what happens now is, and that was okay, but I want to neaten up just a little bit more because I've got this jerky movement as I come back into that jerky movement as I come back in. So this is the second way of shortening or splitting or trimming. What I do now is I highlight this one and I grab this handle and I slide it back to the playhead. As I play it, And you can see I removed that jerky bit by just highlighting and moving that handle. And in moving that handle, I can adjust things to wherever I want. So I've got a lot more fine control over what's going on. All right, so I'm just going to recap. I can split, delete, or I can slide with the handle. It's pretty straightforward. You've got to get on here and have a go, but I'm just quickly showing you through these things. I'm just going to close this off right now because I think this is enough for the moment. This is our first lesson on understanding the Edits app. So when I finish up with my tasks, all I do is I press the X button up the top and it automatically saves it. It's sitting up there and I can choose to hop back into it later on and do a little bit more. There's a lot more that you need to know, but I'm going to give it to you in little bits and pieces. This is lesson number 1 of navigating the Edits app. If you want to know how to shoot content, I've got a short course, but in the meantime, hang around. Clinton, Content Create Basics. There's more to come.